The challenge is that scientists and business people do not really speak the same languages. It's sometimes a little bit like one of them is on Mars and the other one is on Venus, and you have to find a common language. You have to understand each other. You have to build trust, and that is really important. And that is not always easy to do, but the potential, I think, is very, very big.
Hello, we're here in Abu Dhabi at the XPANSE conference with Christian Vollmann, the CEO of C1. First question for you, Christian, just can you introduce yourself? And if you had to describe yourself in one sentence, what would you say?
I'm a digital serial entrepreneur that has now gone into green chemistry.
What would be the motivation for going into this green chemistry after all of the time you spent in digital entrepreneurship?
Yeah, I'm an impact-driven founder, so I'm motivated by helping make the green energy transition become a reality. And I teamed up with scientific co-founders, a chemist and a chemical engineer, who scale a novel green methanol catalysis with the goal to make green methanol more affordable.
And so why this focus on methanol?
What many people don't realize is that with methanol, we can do anything that we do today with oil, gas, and coal. So in theory, we can build a circular methanol economy based on green methanol. If we use CO2 to produce methanol, it becomes green. It's the simplest alcohol, and we can use it as a fuel and as a feedstock in chemical production. So anything we today do with oil, gas, and coal, we can also do with green methanol. And then we have a closed circular economy based on CO2.
What's the jump to chemical industry been like coming from software?
It's been tough, if I'm honest, because it's not only going from software to hardware, but it's really going to deep tech, science tech. I'm not a scientist myself. I have a business background. I founded several digital companies before, but not in the deep tech space. And the challenge is that scientists and business people do not really speak the same languages. Sometimes a little bit like one of them is on Mars and the other one is on Venus. And you have to find a common language. You have to understand each other. You have to build trust. And that is really important. And that is not always easy to do. But I think is very, very big because, my co-founder Marek, who's the inventor behind our novel catalysis, he's a genius in what he's doing in the chemical field. He's simulating chemistry on the computer to identify novel catalysts. And then my other co-founder, Matthias, takes over and scales everything in the engineering side. And I can help them tell the story, raise the necessary funding, hire the right people, build the company. And if we work together as a team, then that's where the magic really happens. So that's what it's about.
Awesome. So let's get to some fun questions. The first fun question for you is, if you have a mystery dinner party, dead or alive, who are the 3 guests that you're inviting?
That's a tough one. I think I would probably invite the current Pope together with Elon Musk to really talk about, the challenges that we face in this world and to dive a little bit deeper into how we can unleash entrepreneurship and, capitalism, but also for the good of humanity. That combination is what interests me.
Yeah, good answer. What superhero power would you like to have and why?
I would like to have the superpower of explaining super complex things in a very easy to understand way. This is, in deep tech, is a real superpower, and I still struggle to do that successfully, right?
Yeah.
I haven't perfected that skill yet.
Yeah, good one. And lastly, which past figure would you want to clone to have in today's world?
I think it's actually political leaders from Germany's past. I think, especially in Germany, we are in quite a difficult spot at the moment. We used to invent almost everything, both in chemistry,
Philosophy,
but also in pharma, 100 to 130 years ago. So from roughly 1890 till 1930, before we screwed up in the Second World War. We invented ammonia production, methanol. We invented aspirin, so everything in pharma. So we have a strong tradition. We dominated the automobile industry over the last 50 years, but now we're really losing that competitive edge at the moment. And I think what's missing in Germany is good leadership. So, I would think clone a few of the past leaders who've done quite a good job, I think.
Interesting. Well, that's a very good answer. Is there anything else you want to share with the audience before we finish?
I just want to say, let's stay positive, let's look ahead, and let's work together to make this world a better place.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Christian, for being with us. Thanks again for your time.
Thank you.